Welcome to ClickZ Live Hong Kong. I'm here with Hillman Lam, Head of Marketing from Ctrip. Welcome, Hillman.
Hi, Sophie.
So we've heard a very interesting talk this morning about data. Let's start with a bit of an introduction about Ctrip. It's a very well-known travel brand in China.
Right.
All online.
Right. So the company was founded in 1999, and throughout the last 15 years, it has grown so big in China. So recently, we have started our branches in Hong Kong, Singapore, Korea, and Japan, trying to capture the globalized market, as we are so focused on China before, and we see the potential of growing to the world. Right.
So very well established brand in China, now looking beyond China. And you've mentioned some key markets there in Asia. So how is Ctrip using data for these new markets and localizing to these markets?
Right. We believe every market is different. So if we just take China's mentality or the way they do business into different markets, it may not work. So we have people in the locals. Say, for example, I'm in Hong Kong. I look at what's going on in the Hong Kong market. We measure with market data, such as whatever we can use from Google or SimilarWeb or a lot of different sources, or even just talk to people in the industry in Hong Kong, and we will find out what the market is about. And also then we kind of look at our own data, whatever we're selling, whatever prices we have, compare with them, have a competitive analysis, and we will know where our strengths or weaknesses are.
So tell us, how are you sourcing this data?
Okay, we work with a lot of partners. Let's say for Google, we spend quite some money on SEM, and they are more than happy to share with us whatever they can share. Not necessarily to the level of our competitors' information, but whatever is the market is happening and all those useful big data they will share with us.
Okay, and there was also some conversation during your talk about how much you keep in-house and how much you release to external helpers. Yep. So how do you do it at Ctrip?
So we have a very strong digital marketing team in Shanghai, our headquarters, handling all the cost per click kind of campaigns. At the same time, we cannot just rely on those. We cannot just rely on that team. We also have to get in touch with the local media agencies, because they do know about the market and they do know the preference of Hong Kong people, what are the popular keywords, kind of thing. We help to optimize them. So part of it, we have a huge team in-house, but at the same time, we also work with external sources.
So what tips would you have for our viewers in terms of just developing a data strategy?
I think for me, having a little bit of offline background is to make sense of your data and make use of it. Don't just get a headache of looking at all the numbers and not knowing what you can use of it. For marketing, it's all about communicating our product and our deals to the market or the public. And if you know what they want, you can serve them what they need.
And finally, you talked about data being used in a marketing context, but there are also other uses for this data?
Yes, so we are about to start a campaign introducing our brand Ctrip in Hong Kong or some other Asia countries, because a lot of people have a misconception of our brand Ctrip, C as China, but actually C is for customers. So we really wanted to have a customer mindset. But at the same time, market does not want you to just tell them who you are. They want to see what is related to them. So we have a campaign of with a lot of C, the definition of C, which is related to travel, and people will find their own connection with each C.
So C, like you mentioned cycling.
Yeah, I'm a cyclist myself, yeah. And C could be for community, if you want to travel with a bunch of friends, or cultural exchange. Yeah. It could be a lot of different definitions, but it will become very personal to the level that they just have to engage with us.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Sylvie.
Thank you.